and solve a couple of test techniques today. So in this, if we see, we have uh, the black to be move. So if we see, there's a knight blocking the queen. Uh, we have to make a check, but the only possible way is to move the queen to c2, and then if we want to move, we can move the queen to the only possible way to do a checkmate is to move the queen to c1. So this is 10. Let's try to move on to the next one. Okay. Just a minute, I'll be back. Knight on check. That possible is check. Okay, and that's why it's white to move. So we have to find the best possible way to have the checkmate. So I think other than sacrificing the rook, we don't have a choice here. Let's try sacrificing the rook. So, yeah, just put it to G7 and do a checkmate. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. So it's a white's move. Uh, so the king can't move to the G5. That's fine. So if we block the H7, it will be a situation for the white. So let's move queen to H2, which is a checkmate. And let's move to the next one. So it's a black's king now. So the two pieces which we are going to use on the black here is one is the bishop and the other one is the queen. Mm, I think so. Let's see. Let's move the bishop to d4. Oh no, that's wrong. What would be right? Mm, maybe sacrificing the coin is the right one. Mm, we sacrifice the coin. If I move the queen to a coin, to capture it with the book, and book capture it with the that will not lead to a checkmate. Uh, I can do F2 coin. So there's some pieces to take the coin. So um, Sure, I have doing here sacrificing that we oh yeah. Sacrificing. No, that's on them. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's a white screen now. I think here we are going to utilize the knight and the rook for the checkmate. If we place the knight here on f7 and it will be captured, then we can move the rook to here. That, it's done. Can we do it without sacrificing knight? Oh no, we can't do it because knight is interfering with the rook's check. So that's why we have to sacrifice. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next one here we have to it's a black scheme and the king is on b3. Hmm, if I move the rook here, we can either go here, here, or here. Ah, no, it can go only here. I like that. Okay, let's try that. So, what do we do here? Oh yeah, I can make it a pawn. It's amazing. Let's move on to the next one. So it seems to be a white scheme. Now, let's try here. So I think we can either move the rook or just rook here to provide a move. Because king can't move either to f6 or h6 because of the pawn. Hmm, let's try moving this one. Yeah, let's try what will happen if we are in the other one. It is the same. Yes, yes. Oops, no. Okay. Yeah, it's black smooth. Mm, let's see how we can make the white thing. Okay, already the thing we can't move to the speed section or to the C3 because of the rook and the knight. Uh, have to move the bishop to C3. The possibilities of the king anywhere else would be limited to just the C3, C5, and we can make that movement also the other bishop moving the gray effect. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's a good one. Let's try this one. Uh, it's a black moon. We have a lot of pieces. Oh, I think it again. I don't know what. We take the queen, put it to the f3. So it can come to the g2. It already can go to the g1. So it's a mate. Let's move on to the next one. It's a black screen. We have a queen. We have a rook. First mate should be the queen. We can move it here. The king will escape. We'll check here. One, the mate. Let's move on to the next one. So it's a white queen. Hmm, the king card in the B row and not in the B7 as well. So if I do a check, if I do, let's see, if I do a check the root on B7, what will happen? The king can freely move to the eighth row. Nothing is blocking it from that. Either at a here, 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 or here. And next level, we whatever if it moves here, it will try to move it again. It will try to come again down. It will keep on repeating. Or if it moves here to the D8, then you try to do a check with the rook and the rook with the B8. It will take the rook and the E7. So that's not a feasible one. Let's move the rook to B7. So that's why that's fully blocked. That it's It's white skin. You can do the king is blocked on just on F6, F2, and G2. We can do the H4 or H6. How do you do that? Let's see. Um, H4 with the pawn, either the king will take it or it will come here. If it takes it, um, so the queen to G3, um, it will be a mate. And if it moves just here without taking a pawn to the G4, still I move the queen to G3, still it's a mate. Okay, let's move the pawn at the right call. Ah, okay, so still we can queen to G. Let's see. Still it's a mate. And then the next one, let's see what does here. It's a black spoon. So we can try to give a check with the rook, take the white knight on e2, because here mm, none of the pieces will be able to take the rook, and the king will not be able to move the second rook or um, either on g3 or e3. Mm, It'll go back. It's the only option to go back. It's also either on F1 or G1. Let's see. It goes to F5. We and here it must have seen that knight again, taking the pawn on F3. It'll be amazing. If it moves here directly, first we put this knight. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Now we take the pawn and we move the knight again. Nice. Next, it's a white game. We have two pieces. This is the queen and the bishop. The opponent has a rook and a queen. We tackle the ah, this is easy. So we take the spawn to the know why. Yeah, because the spawn can't move and there's no other pieces to take the queen. The king should be moving, so it can move only to the G8 and the queen moves to G7 and it's mate. It's a white move. So we are down with the queen and the opponent has two rooks and the queen. Let's see how we can tackle that. So I think it's mate in a one move. You have your queen. Uh, the rook is blocking his path already on the G column. So let's move the queen to D7, so that the king is immobilized. So they will sacrifice the queen first, then the rook, and finally it will be mate. Let's see how it plays. They are directly sacrificing the rook. I thought they would sacrifice the queen first. Extend the life of the king. Let's move on to the next one. It's a black smooth. It seems like we have queen and a rook, which we can utilize. So the queen here, yeah, good idea on the h2, so that the king uh, damage to g4. What do I do? So here we have the support of the pawn, so that we can move the queen to h5 again, and that's a mate. Let's see. h2, now to h5. It's a mate. Let's move. So this is white's game. We have two rooks and a knight. Mhm. Okay. So the king is already blocked on f6 by the knight and f4 by the pawn on the g3, and it's blocked on the g4 by the pawn on the g3. So that's simple. We just move this pawn from h2 to h2 and that's a win. He just right here and it's that. So it's a white scheme. Let's see what we can do here. I can move the phone here, but then I will take the phone. What should I do? Um, let's see if we have headphones. I can sacrifice the room here. It should have better making sense. Let's see what other options I have. This option to take the phone, which should be taken by other phone. The phone, uh, I can sacrifice the phone by putting it here. And and the night of the phone, still to have a mobility in the phone. So which was full suggestions also. You know, um, I think I have to sacrifice it. So I'm sacrificing the rule, the second benefit, and I take the back, take the bishop back, for the queen. It's simple. The next one, the slow one. Let's see. The simple one. Okay. Now this is complex game. So the queen has the possibility of moving. So we can currently G5. That's the only possibility we have. But if we take the queen and put it here, uh, I should be taking the pawn. So that the slow speed. So let the be like the question. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be the right scheme. What's the options for the supply? And the here, take here, the here, the here, what's the even if the most here, let us pass and move further down on the left side. Fantastic, I know. Let's try. That's around. You can put it there, you can go out, and then I here, okay. Next, this will be the last row. This calling. I have to go sign it's a black screen. You know, you can go to the C column or with the time will be two as well. You may have here, and have backup. So, yeah, I prepared. We can move it to C2. That's as a backup step. C2, G6. Mm, the plane to the E2. And that's all. Thank you guys. Today I'm signing off. As of now, that's privacy.